So I felt like in this last episode we did get a lot of information, especially um, it seems like the episode is hoping that the show will get a green light for a second season, so they can finish this story that they're telling. But let me just go over the things that kind of piqued my interest. So when Pandemonium and Akari were talking, she reveals that that there is a way back to Japan, and all the other major human errors, including her, they were originally from Japan and they just want to go back home. Um, so that was kind of interesting that she would reveal that they're all from Japan originally. Moving on, there wasn't really a scene, but they end up Akari and Mano end up fighting together against the centipede-looking creature that Pandemonium made, and they end up kind of winning. And before they gave her the last blow, Akari did the whole brainwashing thing again, where she brainwashed herself so she would forget everything that happened until they entered the party back in episode, I believe it was like 8 or 9. But after they defeat her, Pandemonium, as the last word, says, confirmed what Mando thinks about the sword of salt, I believe, and she says she confirms that with that sword you can pretty much destroy any pure concept, including killing Akari. So she just pretty much confirms that it is possible that if you get your hands on this the sword of salt, that you could kill Akari once and for all. Then after the whole, incident, we get a scene where Pandemonium, it looks like she's dead in a graveyard, and the lady that was sacrificed, kind of, she was revived because she used one of the other worlders that was killed in episode 1, used his body for materials to resurrect the lady that was sacrificed. And then we also find out that apparently they're their sisters, so that was a big shock that they were that Pandemonium's actually her older sister. And we kind of end that scene with we'll work together to bring chaos to this world again, so Pandemonium isn't really defeated, just like a little finger was, one of her minions were. So that would be something they could continue in season 2 if there is one. But kind of continuing, you see towards the end that you can see that Mano she's having second thoughts on killing her. Like she stopped herself before she said, you are my only we can assume she was gonna say friend, but she stopped herself before. And you just get the sense that she's also contemplating, like, if hypothetically I can make sure that Akari is will never use her pure concept again, and not do harm to the world, pretty much I could save her or something. And you can see the priest also notices when she gives her advice on Akari, to follow your own path because you're different from Flare. So we get kind of noticed, or we start noticing that, she's warming up to Akari. Now, towards the end, I'm not sure if you saw it, but towards the end, it's Flare sitting on a throne in front of like a scripture of the four major human errors, and she talks and she says, pretty much she reveals that she was the one pulling the strings together. She pretty much planned everything that happened to Menno, and she sets off again to kill her apprentice for, she said, the zillionth time. So that part kind of interesting. Zillionth time, kind of interesting. And then Menno and Akari just continued their journey to the salt, where the Sword of Salt is. And that's how the series ends. Like I said before, I think I enjoyed my time watching it, and I hope you guys did too. I do believe we didn't get a second season announcement for this show, but I'm confident that we will get one soon, because I think this show was pretty popular. I enjoyed watching it. It was a very fun watch. But yeah, that's kind of it for me. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Thank you.